Hey everybody, I have some more cards for you today with a Lazy Days bundle, and I was not able to finish all of them that I had ready for Monday night. I always go live Monday evening, and so I wanted to finish that card, and I have another card. And you can get these cards free with purchase of $35 or more in my online store. And the host code to use for that is TTCHU3B4. And there will be one each of 4 different cards. So, or actually 2 each of 4 different cards. Sorry about that. So I've already showed 2 cards Monday evening, and I will show all of them at the end of this video or replay. And if your order is $35 or more, you will get the free PDF tutorial plus the kits to make 2 of each of the 4 cards. And you do need to use this host code at checkout. And if you're on here, pop on and tell me where you're from and say hello. I'm trying to arrange my cord here so it's not down in my space. All right, and I'm going to turn my phone just a little bit and see if that looks a little better. So if you're on there, whoops, I want to go this way. If you're on there, say hi, tell me where you're from. And if you comment and share, well, that looks really crooked, you'll be put into a drawing for some gems for next week. And this is bugging me that this is crooked. Let me see if this is better. I'm sorry about that. Okay, running a little late, and you pay for it when you're running late. Okay, that's better. We'll get that bubble out of there. So this is a Lazy Days bubble. This is a Lazy Days bundle. Sorry. It's got just great dies. There's a rug, a plant, hanging plant, clouds. There's 2 cloud dies, rocking chair. This is the table. This is the awesome, I call it lattice, and you could even make like a gazebo with it. It's really cool. We're going to make some bird feeders today. Bird dies and then plants. So lots of cool dies in the set. And this is the stamp set. A lot of sentiments in this set. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the card that I started the other day. I'm going to just fold this up out of the way a little bit. And thank you, Len, for sharing last week. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece of Misty Moonlight, which is a new core color that's back in our collection. It's 4 1/4 by 11. It's scored at 5 1/2, and I'm just furnishing it with a bone folder. And I'm also using a piece of basic white on the front here that's 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that on there, and I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm coming to you from my studio. I live in Western New York State on a farm. We live in a very rural part of New York State. Usually if you say you're from New York, people assume that you're from the city. Okay, and actually I think I'll just move that out of the way. So this is you can do a lot of different things with this set. I'm going to show you a couple different things this afternoon. So we've got that on there. And then I have a die cut. I've used the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper. And this die was cut with one of the dies from the Stitched Contour dies. This one right here. And that is going to go on the center of our card. Just like that. Okay, we're going to center that. And I'm holding it up to make sure it looks a little crooked, so I'm going to turn it a little bit. I'm using Seal Plus. I do like it because generally you can lift it and reposition it after you put it on there. All right, then I'm using a piece of basic white, and this is die cut with the Radiating Stitches dies. And this is a really cool set. This is an exclusive online set. It's not in the catalog. And the item number on this, let's see, is 161595 if you're interested in it. But it has this large frame here, a smaller frame, and then the medium frame. It has a heart and this circle, and then this little circle that's looks like a sun in there. So this happens to fit, this die cut happens to fit right in the center of that scallop contours die cut. All right, so we're gonna center that right in the middle there. Just like, whoops, gotta go up a little bit. Maybe a little more. And over a little. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna build our birdhouses. And what I've done is I've taken that large lattice type die, which is right here, and I've cut 2 of those. There's one. Now, this is crumb cake, and this is a partial one here. I'm gonna make 2 birdhouse posts, and I'm going to use this for the post, and I want the taller one on the end here. So I'm just going to take and cut this off right about there. And then, actually I think I'll put the taller one, or the wider part of it on the bottom here. We're going to put it right about there. Move it over just a little. And this one's going to be a little shorter. I'm going to cut this one off right here. And we'll put him like that. Move my die out of the way. And I'm going to use some liquid glue to put them on the card. You just need a little dab there. Like that. And then this one. Okay, and we'll put this one about this far apart. Like that. Now we're going to take the birdhouse stamp. And we're going to stamp on some designer series paper a couple of birdhouses. And this is from the Countryside Inn also. I think I had that birdhouse stamp out, and I think I put it back in here. Yep. There it is. And I'm using, I'm actually using Night of Navy. And there's a die to die cut out the birdhouse. We'll stamp one like that. Whoops, that's crooked. That won't matter. And one like that. Okay, so I have already die cut 2 of those out just to save time. I'll grab them. We're going to put one on right here, and I'm going to use a dimensional on the back. Let's see if a big one will fit on there. Yep. All right, we're going to put our birdhouse right there. And then we have another one. It's sticking to the table. And this one, we're going to put another dimensional on the back. Like that. We'll put him right there. Okay, now we need some ivy or greenery on our bird houses. So I've die cut this ivy, and I don't know, this is garden green. I don't know if you can see there's little indents on the leaves, which is cool. It's really pretty. And so this is gonna go, I'm gonna start it right about here. I'm just gonna put little dots of glue on that, where the leaves are. And that's too much glue. I'm gonna wipe that off. And we're gonna put it going up the pole here. I'm gonna grab a piece, something to wipe my finger off. Wipe the glue off. Okay, and then we've got this piece here. We'll put the glue on there. And this might be too long, we'll see. Yep, it's a little long, so I'm going to pinch this off here. It's not going to show because we're going to have some plants covering that. All right. So there's a plant stamp. It's a plant in a barrel. And we want to, we're just going to use the plant part. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. And I need a piece of scrap basic white cardstock. And I'm going to stamp this image with Memento Black because I'm going to color it in with Stampin' Blends, and you want to always use Memento Black with your blends. All right, and cover that. And I'm going to color this in. I'm going to bring a piece of scrap paper to put down while I'm coloring it because the blends will bleed through. I'm going to start with a light color of Old Olive. And since I'm not using the barrel, I'm not going to color the barrel. I'm just going to color the leaves in like that. Okay, and I'm going to take the dark Old Olive and just highlight some of those leaves. If you didn't get to see the live the other night where I did the first two cards, you can scroll down farther on my Facebook page. You'll see it there, or you can visit my YouTube channel. All right, so I'm gonna come in. I want to cut this barrel away. So I'm just going to cut around these leaves like this. Get rid of that barrel. And the big piece of cardstock. Okay. And I'm trying to turn just my paper and not my scissors. You'll get a better, more even cut that way. You won't have all the little jaggedness as much. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with this set. It has the sentiments in it are like for welcome for a neighbor, someone moving into the neighborhood, or there's birthday sentiments in it. Okay, so there's our foliage. And we're going to bring our card back here. And I'm just going to put it, I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals on there. We're going to hide the bottom of those poles. You can take this out. And actually, I think I'm just going to use one dimensional. And we're going to put it on there just like that. All right, now let's add a couple of little birds. I have one little bird. I've already die cut these just to save time. And the flying bird in this set is going to go this way. And I want him flying toward the birdhouses. So to reverse that image, what you do is you take your silicone mat, and this is in the Stampin' Up! Catalog, and I'm going to stamp it with Memento black ink. Okay. I'm going to stamp it right on my mat like that. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper, which I can't get. There we go. And I'm going to hold this over that and then quickly put it down. You want to try to put it down so you don't smear the ink. I mean, you can do this with any stamp that you want two of or a reverse one of. And there's our bird. So if we stamped it just the normal way, he's going this way. But to reverse it, I've stamped it on the silicone, and now he's flying in the direction I want him to be. And I'll move that out. So I've already cut one out just to save time, and I'm going to color him. I'm going to lay him on this piece of scrap paper. I'm using the light balmy blue. I'm just going to color in his wings and his belly. I'm going to color with a little bit of petal pink, like that. And I'm going to turn him over, and I'm going to use a mini Stampin' Dimensional on the back, right there. Pick it up with that. And I want him flying towards the birdhouses. And then I already have the other little bird that's going to be on the ground. He is here. I'm going to go ahead and color him in. We'll use balmy blue and a little petal pink. Just a little bit there. Same thing, we're gonna put a dimensional, a mini one on the back. Pop him up here. On there like that. Then we need some sunshine on our card. Something a little bit bright, and I've die cut that with the radiating stitches, this sunshine. And I think I'm going to move the bird because I want the sunshine up in this corner. So with your dimensionals, you can remove them if you just kind of roll them. And I'll put a little glue in the center here. I want my sunshine right there. And then our bird, we can put right there like that. So that is the birdhouse card, which I really love. And let me show you, oh, we didn't finish it. We've got to add some loose daisies for our flowers going up there. So these are in the catalog. They might be out of stock at the moment, but they will be back in stock so you can order them. And I'm just going to put some little dots of glue where I want them on here. I'll put one there. I'm going to pick them up with the putty end of my Take Your Pick tool. And this is a wonderful tool. If you don't have one, it's something that you will get a lot of use out of. Whoops. Come on, stay on there. We got the putty sticking. Okay. And then let's put some over on this one. Put one there, and here, and one up there. And these little flowers come in yellow and in white. There's yellow. And another one. Come on. Okay. So the flowers really add a lot to that card. All right, the second card I'm going to show you is a baby card. All right, and I did a baby card and for a baby boy, and this one, or a baby girl, this card right here, and I've used this rocking chair die, and the welcome sentiment is in the set, and these stamps, baby, are stamped with the alphabet stamp set, which is current. There's a little punch that comes that you can use with that too, and you can see the little punch outlines here to stamp if you want to. All right, so let's make this card, and I'm using 8.5 by 4.5, scored at 5.5 or folded in half, and this is boho blue cardstock. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp baby on the edge here. I'm going to use Night of Navy ink. Sorry, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Night of Navy, there you are. All right, so we're going to do, oh, I've got a D on there and not the B. Well, that won't do. We got to grab the B. We don't want that. Here's the B. Okay. So we're going to do, nope, that is D. Maybe that was the right one. Okay. Let's take a look at this again. Oh. Okay. This looks like B. All right, so I'm gonna do B. Right about there. I'm gonna turn it over and do A. And I've got the G instead of the A, so beware of that with this set. Okay, where is Mr. A? Oh. Okay. No, that's still not the right one. All right. I've got the A over on the G is what happened. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. A. So B's going that way. So we're going to put A this way. And then we want to go back to the B. And we're going to go about like that. And then we want to grab the Y. Usually you can't mix the Y up with anything, so we should be good. All right, so there's our baby. All right, now I have a piece of basic white cardstock. It was 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. And I've die cut it with a scallop contour die. I've got it backwards. So we're gonna adhere it to that. It's the long die that makes all the curves, the cool curves. And we're gonna add this to the front. All right, and hopefully I didn't get blue ink on it. I did a little bit in a spot. And I'm leaving a bit of an edge to the left. It's gonna go up just a little bit. Okay. And we're gonna put some Night of Navy ribbon around this right there. I'm gonna take it, run it through scissors. Like that. And we'll tie our bow. See if I can get this around this on the first try. Not too bad, it's a little bit loose. And I'm going to anchor that down with a glue dot. Cut that a little shorter. There we go. Okay, do that. I'm going to put it right under there. Push that down so that will hold that in place. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my 2 3/8 inch circle punch. That's the new circle punch that comes with the Circle Sayings bundle. And I'm going to punch 2 circles out of this. I'm going to punch 1 out of the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. I think I want it where there's the dark and the light stars. Okay, and that's going to go about right there. And then I'm going to punch 1 out of Basic White. Like that. And I'm going to stamp Welcome up here in Night of Navy. I'm going to grab my Welcome stamp. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where are you? I must have it out here. Well, maybe it's in the box. Let's see. And I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. All right, so this is going to go right at the top here. And I better stand up. Welcome, baby. All right, so that's it here. We're going to put 1 balloon kind of over. I'm actually going to move this glue dot here and slide it in there. And then we can fix the glue dot back, put it back down. All right, so we're going to slide it. We want it over to the left a little bit. Like that. And then I'll put a glue dot back in there. Okay, and now our other circle, we're going to add our rocking chair to that, and I've already die cut it out from Boho Blue. And I'm going to stick it on there with the mini dimensionals. Oops. These just fit on the back of that. 1 more. I hope that doesn't show. Okay. So we'll put our rocking chair on there. And then this is going to go about like that. So it comes out where that curve is. And I think I will add dimensionals to the back of that. All right, and I love to use this tool to get the backings off. And we need 1 more on there, right there. Oh. Okay, so we will stick our rocking chair about like that. So we've got Welcome Baby, and some little gems would be cute on there. Let me grab my blue gems. These are the boho blue in color gems. They come in the pack with all the different in colors. Let's put one there. And then maybe one there. Another one up there. So there's our Welcome Baby card. So, and then you need to, tighten that down. If you place an order with me this week, I will show you the cards. You will get 2 of each to make. I will assume you have the dies to the Lazy Days set. So, but everything else that is not in this set, any die cuts, I will cut out for you. So this is cased from the catalog. This is like a nice welcome card. And the embossing will be done for you. Any of the die cuts from the Lazy Days set, I will assume you have them. And so these are the 4 different cards. You will get the products to make 2 of each. And I will put the information, the ordering link and the host code, excuse me, in the comments below. And I hope you've enjoyed these. And I'm hoping you have a great evening. Bye now.